We're here in San Francisco, the site of what should be another great game. Both of today's teams are looking to add another win to their total and give their teams some momentum as the end of the season draws nearer. Thanks for joining us as the Raiders get set to take on the 49ers. Both teams eager to get today's action started, so let's go to the field. Sack is back and ready to put this one in the air. Nice distance. This one is fielded by Lindsey. Keeps his feet moving. Lindsey has a nice return, taking it back to the 31. The ball on their own 31.
Start the drive at the 31-yard line. First and 10.
There we go, baby.
The Raiders come out in a nickel package.
Hey, watch the ball.
They give it to the halfback. Andrews is there for the tackle at the 42. Johnny had a guy right there in his face, but made him miss.
Yeah, and every back in this league needs to be able to make the first guy miss, because defensive linemen and some linebackers are so good at getting penetration. You can't allow them to bring you down every time they get back there.
Green, the lone back, hands it off. Number 90 with the stop.
He likes to run in behind his blockers and then make a cut off their hip for a big gain. But that strategy didn't work here.
Second and 10.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Play football. Get it up.
Adams with a man in motion.
All right, here we go. Yeah,
Blitz is coming. Under pressure. Fires this one deep. Almost picked off. He was in the right place at the right time, and that saved them from giving up a lot of yardage.
Third and 10. Ball on the 42-yard line.
Hey, let's go one deep.
Dropping back. Pressure coming. Looking for the long completion. Incomplete pass.
Yep, he slung it downfield looking for the big play. He just had too much arm on it.
Ball was the intended receiver on that play. Martin comes into the game for the punt. Smith back to return. This one goes out of bounds. It's first and 10.
Ball on the 36-yard line.
Here we go. Everything you got.
Ross lines up behind his fullback in the eye. Looking to run it here. Throwing. And the catch is made. Dishman gains about 7 yards on that reception.
7-yard gain on the play.
Ball on their own 43.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
Keep moving. Let's go. You gotta have it.
Ross, the deep man. Great fake. Looking for something long. Myers is there on the stop at the 22. He brings it in for a big gain.
Almost every wide receiver gets better at running routes as they get older, and this guy's no exception.
First and 10. Ball on the 22-yard line.
Here we go, baby.
The 49ers come out in a 4-3. This one is handed off. Glenn comes up to make the play at the 22-yard line.
Mixing runs with passes keeps the defense honest.
So it's second and 10.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
Hey, let's go.
They're looking for the run with all those linebackers out there. Toss play to the right. Washington is there for the tackle at the 13. Picked up 9 on the play. It's third down. They have to get it to the 12 for a first.
Not one is finished.
Williams spreads them out. Throwing right on target to the wide receiver. Webb is there on the stop at the 9-yard line.
This is good communication between the quarterback and his receiver to keep the chains moving. They know where the first down marker is, and they recognize the type of coverage the defense is playing. The ball is there, and so is the catch.
Blue down, blue down. Go, one.
Closing in with the throw. He was tipped.
That's just great positioning by the defender. He has his eyes in the backfield the whole time, and he was right there to break the play up.
McDaniels was his intended target. It's second and goal at the 9.
Clear! It's showtime, baby.
Hand it off to the back, and they'll score.
Touchdown, Raiders.
Through the middle and into the end zone without a single hand touching him. Number 17 comes in for the extra point. The point after is good. Perfect way to start this one off as they move the ball down the field for the touchdown.
They came out with a plan on offense and executed it to perfection.
Sapp in to kick this one off. Sends it sailing. From the 4. Sharp stiff arm.
It's still early in the game, but you got to think the coach wants his guys to make a statement by scoring some points in this drive.
It's first and 10.
Start the drive at the 21-yard line. First and 10.
The Raiders come out in a dime package. Pass play here on first down. He won't get away. Big man gets in there for a big sack.
He's got a great combination of size and move. He won't be winning any races, but he's good at getting after the quarterback. And let me tell you, you never want him to be the guy falling on top of you.
Second and 15. Ball on the 16-yard line.
Bring it up!
The Raiders come out in a nickel package. Pressure gets pulled down from behind. Great job getting in there to drag the quarterback down. He picks up the sack.
And he'll make 2 or 3 plays like that in just about every game.
Here is a third and long situation.
On 11-yard line.
Do something!
Drops back. Gets rid of it. Right to the back. And he'll take it out of bounds at the 18-yard line. Great defensive effort to keep them from getting close to the sticks.
Well, there aren't too many plays in the playbook for third and a mile. You got to try something other than a short route.
So as we get set for the punt, let's take a look at our returners' stats. Martin is ready to punt this one away. Smith is the deep return man. And so the punt goes out of bounds.
First and 10. Ball on the 42-yard line.
The Raiders come out with 3 receivers tight. Gets away the off-balance throw. Jumps up and comes down with it. He found a soft spot in the coverage, John.
The receiver did a great job reading the coverage. He found a hole in the zone, and the quarterback found him in that hole with the pass.
Second and 1. Ball on the 49-yard line.
Ross, the deep back, on the carry. Stiff arms the defender to the ground. Washington is there for the tackle.
I'll tell you, if you want to run outside the tackles, you have to seal off the inside and kick out the outside to have some kind of hole to run through. That just didn't happen on that play.
Third down here, they have to reach the 48-yard line to convert.
Hold the look. Tight. Watch your man. This is it, man. Watch the play. Good again. Hold him right here.
Hands it off. He's brought down behind the line for a short loss. So we should see the punter after they fail to convert on third down. Nothing happening for the offense there, forced into a 3-and-out. Fair catch called for.
They don't want to fall out of contention early, so they'll be looking to put together some kind of scoring drive on this possession.
They'll take over at the 13-yard line. First and 10.
The Raiders with a 4-man front. Adams with a man in motion. On the carry. Strongly. Johnson comes up to make the play. At the 15.
When you run the ball in the first half, you're trying to keep the defense on it. But if you're only getting gains like that in the second half, then it puts more pressure on your passing game.
Ball on their own 15.
Ball on the 15-yard line.
The Raiders come out in a 4-3. Gets rid of it. Picked off. It's intercepted. The 20. Adams looks to be shaken up after that play, and we'll get you a report from the sideline when we get the information. After the interception, they'll set up shop at the 16-yard line. The last time they were inside the 20, they got a touchdown out of it. Looking to run it here. Pico is there for the tackle. The defensive tackle surged through the line to bring the runner down. Second and 9 coming up here.
Ball on the 15-yard line.
They ain't got nothing. All right, let's go.
The 49ers come out in a dime package. With the throw, the pass falls incomplete. The defense forced the issue that time, John.
And the guys up front got good pressure, forcing him to get rid of that one before he wanted to.
Third and 9. Ball on the 15-yard line.
Make him go short. Let's turn it up, defense.
The 49ers come out in a dime package. Gets the pass off. Ooh, nearly picked off. Number 8 was the one they were trying to get the ball to. Gross with the coverage. Number 17 will come in looking to try the field goal.
The field goal
Veteran
attempt
kicks it through.
is good.
The key to winning is having your drives get some sort of points for your team. They got it done on that drive, and I'm sure they'll think a touchdown for their next one.
Sapp will be kicking off. This one is taken by Lindsey. Ready now for the first play of the drive, and the defense will be looking for another pick. Ball on their own 20. So an update now on the injury. It doesn't appear to be anything serious, and his return is probable.
Hey, watch that screen! Watch the strike!
Rolling out to his right. With the throw, no one on the fullback. Number 50 comes up to make the play at the 30-yard line.
A successful offense is one that can run and throw for good yardage on first down.
Gain of 10. Ball on their own 30.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
Lucky! Watch each other back.
They're trying to spread out the defense with 5 wide receivers. Here comes the blitz. With the pass, number 44 is there for the tackle at the 46. The defense blitzes the corner, but the quarterback got rid of it quickly for a completion and a first down.
That was a great play because he saw him coming, remained calm, and threw an accurate pass.
Adams is back in there after getting taken out with an injury earlier.
Do it, baby.
The Raiders line up in a 4-3. Looking to run it here. Nice play fake. Throws it. Owens is there on the stop at the 44-yard line. And they beat the blitz on a good throw by Adams.
They knew the defense was coming on a blitz, and when the pressure doesn't get to the quarterback quickly enough, somebody's going to be open downfield. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
Get some slot going. Here we go.
Green, the long back. Brown, the motion man.
Defense, get ready. All right, here we go.
Tosses it out to the right. Mills comes up to make the play at the 33.
That's exactly the way you want to run this play. Perfect pitch by the quarterback. The back didn't have to break stride, and they bring it downfield for a good gain.
That's a 12-yard gain. Ball on the 33-yard line. Green, the deep man.
Watch screen. Turn it up now.
It's the toss to the left. Donaldson is there on the stop at the 26.
You never know when you're going to find some room and break loose into the secondary.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
Keep moving.
The Raiders with a 4-man front.
Go make a play. Let's go.
Under pressure, it's loose. The 49ers get it. And they can't take advantage of the turnover because then they turn it over themselves.
Third and 10. Ball on the 32-yard line.
Great pass.
Adams gains the defense from the gun. Gets rid of it. Owens is there for the tackle at the 31. Good tackle by the cornerback, stopping him from getting a first down. Los Angeles has started off quickly as the first quarter comes to an end with the score 10-0. The teams have switched sides, and we'll start with the second quarter. Martin will come in now to punt it away. Smith lines up deep for the punt return. He's waving for the fair catch. Ball on their own 20.
Ball on the 20-yard line.
The 49ers line up in a 4-3. Nice play fake. Throws it. A lot of room to work with. Steamrolls the defender. Doss is there on the stop at the 41.
Watch this. When you talk about not giving up on a play, having a motor that's always running, this is it right here. You gets a good shot at him and misses, but he comes back and he still ends up making the tackle.
Will, come on! Come on! Here we go, baby! Set! All day, baby, come on!
Hand off to the tailback. Glenn is there for the tackle at the 40. So after that run, we can see how the two main threats on the ground have fared so far.
Second and 11. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Only one man in the backfield. With the pass, short completion to the wide receiver on the right side. Number 82 makes the catch but doesn't get very far.
And that's what the mark of a solid defense is. They close in on you in a hurry, and they don't miss tackle.
Ball on their own 39.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
Watch the snap down!
Out of the gun.
Lucky!
Ross goes in motion.
Contain him! Gotta keep our forwards in. Let's go, B, let's go!
Drops back. Pressure coming. White gets to him in a hurry.
And he really overpowered the blocker that time. He's a big, strong man.
Sapp comes into the game for the punt. Lindsey sets up to run back the punt. Fair catch.
This is where you want to respond quickly, or this could turn into a battle for field position.
The 49ers will start the drive at the 19-yard line. First and 10.
The Raiders come out in a 4-3. On the delay. Mills comes up to make the play.
When you have a good balance of run and pass on offense, the defense doesn't have a chance to focus in on either one of them. They need to be prepared to cover both options.
6-yard gain. Ball on their own 25.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Get some slack going! What's the hard time?
The Raiders with a 4-man front. Won't get away. Good read by the defense there as they knew the quarterback was going to run with it, and they shut him down. Ball on their own 21.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
Adams scans the defense from the gun. Closing in. He can't escape.
This team is extremely active on defense, whether it's flowing from sideline to sideline or when they're rushing the passer. Maybe they should keep a couple extra guys in the block just to slow this pass rush down.
Very solid defensive effort to force the 3-and-out. He signals for a fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 43-yard line.
So they have first and 10 here.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
Regular. Hey, let's go. Get it on.
Ross, the lone setback. Dropping back to pass on first down. Pressure sends this pass out of play. He didn't want to risk an interception and decides to throw it away. Second and 10.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
Play hard and fast, baby. Let's go. That's what we do, baby. Get my
And up to the tailback. Stratton got very good penetration there. He's there to make yet another outstanding defensive play.
He made a name for himself with plays like that. He's one of those guys that every defensive coordinator would love to have on his team. He's smart, he plays with good intensity, and he's a heck of a leader on and off the field.
Come on.
The 49ers come out in a dime package.
Hey. Let's go,
Throwing. He finds his man.
You don't run a pattern short of the first down on third down.
Sapp is ready to punt this one away. Lindsey sets up, waiting for the punt. And he signals for the fair catch.
First and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
From the start.
Only one man in the backfield. Under pressure, gets rid of it. Number 54 had his hands on it.
I think he was invisible out there. Wasn't even seen. That's a break for the offense.
Second and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Watch out. Be careful.
Green is the deep back. They give it to the halfback. Number 44 is there on the stop at the 27.
The defense has to make some adjustments. They aren't even slowing them down. I think about using a little more 8-man front up there.
Third down and 3 coming up.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
They're coming with the blitz. Drops the interception.
I'll tell you, the defense made a great stand right there.
On the play.
Now here's the punt unit as the defense forces a 3-and-out. Won't take a chance trying to return this one.
Fair catch made at the 33-yard line.
Ball on their own 33.
Start the drive at the 33-yard line. First and 10.
Watch your eyes.
The backs are lined up in an eye. To carry it, Dotson is there for the tackle. Now let's have a look at what our runners have done up to this point. Ball on their own 39.
Ball on the 39-yard line.
All on us, y'all. Rush in.
Only one man in the backfield. Hands off to the tailback. Randolph is there on the stop at the 42.
A big part of this guy's running style is to use the blockers to set up his cut. But they were nowhere to be found on that run.
Just about a 3-yard gain.
Third
and maybe one.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Let's go, huh?
They give it to the halfback. He just unloaded on it. Excellent run for a first down.
They brought some extra heat with the blitz, but he was able to find some room and pick up the first.
Ball at about midfield.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
The 49ers line up in a 4-3.
Everything you got.
Blitz is coming. Gets rid of it. Knocked down at the line. Number 80 was the intended receiver on that play.
Intended receiver on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 48-yard line.
You can't stop me. There's some slug going.
The 49ers come out in a 4-3. They're coming with the blitz. With the pass, gets his hand on it.
The coaching staff thinks that he has some of the best hands in the team. And it's surprising to see him drop a pass like that.
Third and 10. Ball on the 48-yard line.
What's the hard count? Make him go short. Blue jam. DBs, let's go. Watch your man.
Pressure coming. Throwing. Schultz is there on the stop at the 40-yard line.
Watch it here. This is a great call on third down to keep this drive alive. They were in a tough spot here, but this is a heck of a throw and catch to pick up that first down.
Here we go. Spread. You gotta have it, D. Right now, baby. There we go, baby. Rock and roll. We do it, baby.
Gets the pass off. He finds his man. And he is bumped out of bounds at the 25. That's 3 times on this drive they've been able to pick up a first down.
Yeah, and the thing is, they'll be doing more than just picking up first downs if this success continues. They're going to be picking up some points.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Ball on the 25-yard line.
Yeah, you see me.
They give it to the halfback. Stratton comes up to make the play at the 18. Pickup of about 8. It's second down and 3 to
Ball
go.
on the 18-yard line.
Let's go, let's go. So we gonna
Last time they were down here, they settled for a field goal. With the pass, Harris was his intended target.
Harris, the intended receiver on the play.
Almost at the 2-minute mark now.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
let us big time.
And they're threatening again with the ball inside the 20.
They don't get nothing. Hey, watch the screen.
Stratton comes up to make the play at the 16-yard line. Ross is just short of the marker that should bring in the field goal unit. Number 17 is heading onto the field for this field goal attempt. The attempt is good.
They were able to pick up a few first downs there to give their kicker a chance. And he was able to do the rest to make it an effective drive.
Sapp looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off. Nice kick. Plenty of distance. This one is fielded by Lindsey. The 49ers will have to hurry it up as they start the drive. At the 20.
The 49ers will start the drive at the 20-yard line. First and 10.
Let's go now.
Adams from the shotgun. Pass play here on first down. Closing in. Dragged down from behind.
Switching to a 3-step drop might be a pretty good idea. He has to find a way to get that ball out of there a little more quickly.
Now they're looking at second and long after the sack.
Keep it up. Watch the play.
The Raiders with a 4-man front.
Let's go now. You turning it up. Back it up, baby. Under 10. Danny. Hey, let's go. Knock him out. All right, now. Check it. Temple. Watch your man.
Hand it off to the fullback. Number 90 is there for the tackle.
The best backs in the league average 4 to 5 yards a carry, but there are a lot of things that go into a successful running game. You got to have good play calling, good blocking up front, and a back that can take advantage when he sees the open.
14.
6-yard gain.
Ball on the 16-yard line.
Here we go, baby. Watch screen.
Adams with a man in motion.
They ain't got nothing. Get it up. Bring it.
Hand off to the tailback. Number 54 comes up to make the play at the 20-yard line. So let's take a look at how this back compares to the opposition. So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. From the 43-yard line, Smith takes the punt to 48.
One thing they want to avoid is turning it over and setting up the other guys with a chance to get some points.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Start the drive at the 48-yard line. 1st and 10.
Only one man back. Harris comes in motion. It's a blitz. Throwing. It's batted away.
That's just the kind of play they've come to expect from him. He always seems to make the big play just when they need him to.
Mathis was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 48-yard line.
I can do it, baby. Play 2 quarters. 2 quarters.
Gets the pass off. He's there for the catch. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
When you get this kind of execution, you got a great chance of making a big play. Watch it here as everyone takes care of their assignment. The pass is thrown where the receiver can make the best play in the ball, and it's 6 points.
The point after is good. Another drive leads to another score, and they're really clicking now. This is going to be a very long day for this defense.
They're trying everything out there, but they can't seem to slow these guys down. The offense has a lot of work to do. Maybe it's going to be up to the defense to make some adjustment and find a way to slow this offensive unit down.
Sapp comes in to kick off. This one is taken by Lindsey. The 49ers have their work cut out for them as they take over at the 20-yard line.
They got to have good clock management if they want to get some points in this drive. And if they can get some, it'll be a big help for them going into half.
It's 1st and 10.
The drive at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
Watch your eyes.
Adams out of the gun.
Let's turn it up, D. Here we go. We're coming to right.
Pass play here on 1st down. Rolling right. Gets rid of it. Nearly intercepted. Donalds was there on the coverage.
Peterson, the intended receiver, on the play. Second and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Get it, son. Let's do our thing.
The Raiders come out in a nickel package. Throws it. Almost intercepted.
Sometimes in zone coverage, a quarterback will throw to a spot where his receiver is supposed to be. That time, the only one there was a defender who couldn't make the catch.
Here's a look at the 3rd down success rate of each team.
Make them go short. Let's go.
Adams out of the gun.
Contain them. From the start. Go.
With the throw. It's going the other way. The 20.
Now watch how this defense comes up with a big stop. They're back up in their own end zone trying to keep those guys off the board, and they make a play like that. That's a heck of a defensive play.
Hey, watch that screen. We like to practice rules. Let's go. Deuce.
Mathis, the motion man. Pressure, floats one into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Touchdown,
And so
Raiders.
just like that, pass, catch, touchdown. Number 17 comes in to attempt the point after. The extra point attempt is good. So they come onto the field and get a touchdown on the first play.
That was one of those plays that an offensive coordinator dreams about. He draws it up, puts it in the playbook, tells the team to study it, and they execute it perfectly.
Sapp in to kick this one off. Booming kick downfield. This one is fielded by Lindsey. Their defense looking for a second straight interception.
First and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Too deep. You gotta believe it. It's our day.
Split backs this time.
Let's go.
Makes the throw. Under pressure. Great effort that time, John. He's clearly one of the best in the league.
Yeah, he's one of those guys who's been playing for a while now. And let me tell you, he might never be better than he is right now.
It's second down and 15 to go.
Ball on the 15-yard line.
Come on. They ain't got nothing. I'm coming through, baby.
Adams with a man in motion.
Watch it back. Don't stop that
He
motor.
tucks it away. Mills comes up to make the play. It's the end of the second quarter with the score. The Raiders ahead of the 49ers, 27-0.
We're ready to begin the third quarter of play.
Mark looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off.
Second down. Smith back to return.
Good distance. From the 3. Slips the tackle. Smith is able to get it to the 26-yard line. Ball on their own 26.
Starts the drive at the 26-yard line. First and 10.
All on us, y'all. Watch the back.
Fires this one deep. It's caught. The 20, the 10. Touchdown, Raiders.
When you get this kind of execution, you got a great chance of making a big play. Watch it here as everyone takes care of their assignment. The pass is thrown where the receiver can make the best play in the ball, and it's 6 points.
The extra point attempt is good. Big opening drive, moving down the field and putting it into the end zone.
That's excellent execution by the guys out there on offense. They looked confident, moved the ball, and found the end zone. That's a great way to start the second half.
Sapp will be kicking off. He got all of that one. This one is fielded by Lindsey.
First and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
There we go, D. Clear! Clear! Defense, get ready.
The Raiders come out in a 4-3. You can hear the collision
Green
up here.
with the carry.
Green battles his
Gain
way
of
forward
2
for
on
what
the
appears
play.
to be a 2-yard pickup.
Second and 8. Ball on the 22-yard line.
Play 2 quarters, 2 quarters. Set. Here we go, baby. Let us
Gets the pass off. He hits his receiver. Donaldson is there for the tackle at the 27. Peterson makes the catch for a pickup of 5 on second down. Ball on their own 27.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
Watch the back. Watch the man.
The Raiders line up in a 4-3. Gets rid of it. Almost picked off.
Good defense and 3-and-out series are the way to keep your defense fresh and rested.
Martin will come in now to punt it away. Smith looks like he's ready for the return. From the 38-yard line.
34-yard punt. Returned for a gain of 4 yards. They'll start the drive at the 42-yard line. First and 10.
Go 1-1-1.
The Raiders come out with 3 receivers tight. Gets the pass off. Behind him, and he has it. The 20, the 10. Touchdown, Raiders.
Some teams use the cover too effectively, but if you make too many mistakes like that, you may want to consider another scheme or some other players.
Number 17 comes in for the extra point. The point after is good.
Big players make big plays, and that scores touchdowns. Give some credit to the linemen out there. They're the biggest guys in the field, and without them, no one gets into the end zone.
Sapp is back and ready to put this one in the air. Sends it sailing. This one is taken by Lindsey. The offense couldn't get anything going on their last drive, going 3-and-out. First and 10.
Will start the drive at the 26-yard line. First and 10.
Watch screen. Here we go.
The 49ers line up in Tripp's bunch.
We like a pack of wolves.
Hand it off. They'll spot this one at the 32. It's 3 tackles so far for him today.
He's looked pretty good so far. It's going to be up to the defensive coordinator to make some adjustments and find a way to slow him down.
It's second down and 3 to go.
On the 32-yard line.
Blue down, blue down.
Green, the lone back. Hand off to the tailback. Dutton is there on the stop.
With the carry.
He always displays great awareness, and he gets in there and brings him down for a loss.
I'll tell you, he might be one of the smartest linebackers in the NFL right now. He anticipates, closes, then boom. He drags the ball carrier down for a loss.
Ball on the 31-yard line.
Rush in.
The offense has had trouble moving the sticks on third down so far. With the throw, nearly picked off.
What the defense is doing is they're watching the quarterback's eyes. They're cluing. They're in position so that whatever happens, the ball is in front of them. And that time, it almost got him an interception.
Good defensive stand there. Now they'll punt it away after a 3-and-out. From the 34. Smith takes the punt to the 42-yard line.
Gain of 8 yards.
Ball on their own 42.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
Let's go now.
The 49ers with a 4-man front. A little misdirection. Doss is there on the stop at the 48-yard line. And now our viewers can see how successful each team's main running threat has been today. Second and 1 coming up.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
All on us, y'all. Let's go.
The 49ers come out in a nickel package. Pressure coming. He can't escape.
They have a bunch of guys in this defense that can really get after their quarterback. With their speed and quickness, they can get around the blockers and put a lot of pressure on the signal caller.
Third and 6.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
All day, baby. Come on.
Ross, the deep man.
Watch the snap down.
He tucks it away. Great fake. Throwing. Gross comes up to make the play at the 49-yard line.
That's the kind of mental error that drives coaches crazy. As a receiver, you got to be aware of where you are in the field and where you have to go to get the first down.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. And he waves for the fair catch.
First and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Hey, let's go.
The Raiders line up in a 4-3. Hand it off. Donaldson is there on the stop at the 28.
The defense just seems to be out of position every time they give them the ball.
Second and a deuce.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
Let's go, boys.
The Raiders come out in a nickel package.
Check it. Clear. Clear. Here I come.
Dropping back. Gets rid of it. Knocked away.
All he can do is look at his hands and wonder what the heck happened.
Receiver on the play.
Here are the numbers when it comes to third down conversion. The Raiders line up in a 4-3. Hand off to the tailback.
He does a nice job using leverage to get after the quarterback. When you combine that with his quick first step, you really have something special.
Nothing happening for the offense there, forced into a 3-and-out. And he chooses not to return this one.
Fair catch made at the 36-yard The
First and
Raiders
10.
will start the drive at the 36-yard line. First and 10.
Here we go, baby.
On the call. Glenn comes up to make the play at the 40-yard line. Ross rumbles forward for a gain of 4.
Second and 6. Ball on the 40-yard line.
Turn it up now.
Hands off to the tailback. Glenn is there for the tackle at the 43.
They might not be busting off big gains, but those linemen are really working hard down there.
Ball on their own 43.
Ball on the 43-yard line.
Ross in. Be careful.
The 49ers line up in a 4-3. With a counter play. Doss comes up to make the play at the 48-yard line. Doss is getting up very slowly. It looks like he'll head toward the sideline, and we'll get you an injury report as quickly as possible. Ball on their own 48.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
Defense, get ready. Knock him out.
Harris moves in motion.
Both of us gonna make a play. Ain't no fan. We gotta have it, D.
Closing in, going long. It's broken up. Tried going for the end zone on first down, but couldn't get it in there.
Second and 10.
In regard to the injury, they have decided to keep him on the sideline at least for now, and his return appears to be doubtful. With the counter play. They'll spot this one at the 39. He found the ball carrier to make his 4th stop of the game. Ross has gained enough for another first down, his 2nd of the drive.
First and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line.
Lions, the lone setback. Stewart comes in motion. Gets the delayed handoff. Slips the tackle. White is there for the tackle at the 35. Lions busted through for a few tough yards.
Second and 6. Ball on the 35-yard line.
The 49ers line up in a 4-3. With the pass, drops the interception. Number 80 was the intended receiver on that play. Gross had the coverage on the play. And this is the 8th play of this drive.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Let's go, let's go. You gotta believe it, it's our day. Keep moving.
With the carry, fakes the handoff. With the throw, it's broken up.
He has a knack for making a big play. That was another one right there.
Number 82 was his intended target. Number 17 needs to hit this one perfectly to have a chance. Clearly not the result he was looking for. So they're ready to go on offense after the missed field goal. They'll start at the 42.
Wilt. Watch each other back.
Looking upfield. Mills is there for the tackle at the 49-yard line. Mills appears to have sustained an injury and will make his way to the sideline under his own power. Ball on the 49-yard line.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
I'm coming through, baby. Turn it up now.
Adams starts out of the shotgun.
Hey, stretch. Play football.
Gets rid of it. Grabs the off-target pass. Number 90 comes up to make the play at the 36-yard line. Johnny has such a quick release, and the ball is out before anybody knows what's happening.
And that makes it hard for him to be sacked, and it gives the defenders less time to react.
1st and 10. Ball on the 36-yard line.
Hey, let's go, 1D. Check it.
John, their first down rushing average is very impressive.
Yeah, they're getting some solid blocking inside and outside.
Deep pass looking for the end zone. And he's knocked out of bounds at the 1-yard line, and he's able to beat the coverage for a big gain.
Yeah, that's just the kind of thing that he could do back in the pocket. He does a great job of moving around back there, giving his receivers a chance to come free. Then he delivers the ball to a spot where only his guy can make the play in the ball.
Hey, let's go.
Here we are in the third quarter, and this is the first time they've been inside the 20-yard line. Can he get there? Gets it. Dutton is there for the tackle. At the 3. They went backward on that one.
And they ran right into the blitz. They should have changed the play at the line. Maybe an audible to a sweep or a pass play. Something like a quick slant.
It's 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Play hard and fast, baby. Hey.
Adams sends a man in motion. Proceeds the handoff. Dutton comes up to make the play. Green takes it up the middle for a yard or 2. It's 3rd and goal at the 3.
Do something. Let's go.
I think this defense looks forward to these 3rd down situations because they've been stopping them today.
Touchdown, 49ers. So they designed that one for the quarterback, and he finds his way to the end zone. Duncan comes in to attempt the point after. The point after is good.
Hey, as an offensive coach in this league, you're always making adjustments. And hopefully you can get the defense on its heels and get it in there for the touchdown. Good job by these guys.
Martin comes in to kick off.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Smith back to
Nice kick. Plenty of distance. From the 3-yard line. They missed a field goal attempt on their last drive. Now they're ready to get started again. Let's see what happens. Ball on their own 26.
Ball on the 26-yard line.
We're talking about Breen.
The backs are lined up in an I. He's brought down behind the line for a short loss. And he chases him down behind the line of scrimmage for a loss.
I'll tell you, he's one of the most knowledgeable defenders in the league. He knows how to play the game, and he always knows what's going on.
Mills returns to the game after being shaken up earlier.
No more, fella. Let's go.
Nickelback in this time.
Watch the snap down. We turning it up.
They give it to the halfback. Stratton is there on the stop at the 29-yard line.
This team's always trying to get a good mix of run and pass plays.
So we've reached the end of the third quarter with the Raiders ahead of the 49ers 41-7. The Raiders, barring a catastrophic breakdown, will take home a win when this final quarter ends. So they dug themselves into a hole here, a long 3rd down situation.
Nothing long, nothing long.
The backs are lined up in an I.
Watch the man. All day, baby, come on.
Throwing. On the sideline and out of bounds.
When you talk about ball control and time of possession, that's not what you want to see.
On the play.
Very solid defensive effort to force the 3 and out. Fair catch called for.
It sure doesn't look like they're going to be able to come back in this one, but it's an issue of pride. They want to prove that they're better than they've played so far.
The 49ers will start the drive at the 26-yard line. 1st and 10.
Here we come.
The Raiders with a 4-man front.
Let's go one deep. Here we go.
Gives the ball off. Number 50 is there on the stop at the 29. Green rumbles forward for a gain of 4.
Second and 6. Ball on the 29-yard line.
Here we go. Yes, on.
Dropping back with the throw. Nearly intercepted. Walton was the one they were trying to get the ball to. Owens with the coverage.
Third and 6. Ball on the 29-yard line.
Solo. There we go, deep. Here we go.
5 wide receivers. Throws it. Knocked down at the line.
It was almost like the defenders were in the huddle on that series. They hit a roadblock with everything they tried.
Smith gets set for the return as we take a look at his numbers. Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. He signals for a fair catch.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. They'll
1st
take
and 10
at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10.
Do something. Check it.
The 49ers with a 4-man front. Gets the pass off. Washington is there on the stop at the 30. Blitz almost got to him there, John.
You don't always have to get to the quarterback when you blitz effectively. Football's about rhythm and timing. Bringing extra guys that makes him throw the ball before he wants to can upset that timing.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
Don't stop that motor.
The 49ers come out on a 4-3. Glenn comes up to make the play. No gain on that play as the linebacker slipped in almost unnoticed.
Yeah, he did a great job getting in there. He was looking for the run before they even snapped the ball.
3rd and 6. Ball on the 30-yard line.
Deuce it. Set.
Drops back with the pass, and it's caught. Harris brings him down before he can reach the marker. He made the reception but couldn't find a way to get past the marker. Now here's the punt unit as the defense forces a 3 and out. He's waving for the fair catch.
This is one of those situations where they're playing for respect. The game really hasn't gone the way they thought it would, but they have a lot of pride in their team. I'd expect to see them keep fighting till that final whistle.
The
ball on their own
49ers
25.
will start the drive at the 25-yard line. 1st and 10.
Not today.
The 49ers line up in the bunch formation. Andrews comes up to make the play. Big tackle there for a loss and great pursuit there, John.
You can say that again. He knows how to prepare, and it really pays off when you make stops like that.
Ball on their own 23.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
The Raiders with a 4-man front. Gets the pass off. Almost intercepted. Sarah was the intended receiver on that play. Donaldson was there on the coverage.
3rd and 12. Ball on the 23-yard line.
They scared.
Adams scans the defense from the gun.
Come on. Get it up. Save it.
With the throw. The 40. Number 44 comes up to make the play. At the 46. There's a flag down, and here's the call. So the flag goes against the defense, and that's big because they had them stopped on third down. Ball on the 49-yard line.
Ball on the 49-yard line.
Watch the snap down.
They line up in the I formation. They give it to the halfback. Dutton is there for the tackle at the 47-yard line. Green takes advantage of a little daylight, picks up 3 yards.
Second and 7. Ball on the 47-yard line.
You gotta believe it. It's our day. Watch the play.
The Raiders line up in a 4-3. Gets the pass off. Great move. Mills comes up to make the play at the 24-yard line.
This is what they have to do. Keep making completions down the field and move the chains. Watch this one. He knows he's got to get the first, and he picks the right guy to throw it to.
Here we go.
Keep the throttle down.
Hey.
With the carry, great fake. With the pass, knocked away. Owens had the coverage on the play.
On the coverage. Second and 10. Ball on the 24-yard line.
Defense, get ready. Yeah, you see.
They line up in the I formation.
They soft, man. Here we go, baby. Hey, here we go. Watch the other back.
It's a blitz. Throwing. This pass is incomplete. He's lucky he got that one off, John. The defense brought everyone on the blitz.
They just went after the quarterback, but his quick release allowed him to escape a sack.
And this is the 8th play of this drive.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
Up top. Gotta keep my poise here.
With 2 extra defensive backs, the defense is in the dime. Drops back, pump fakes, gets rid of it, jumps it, makes the catch. Number 54 comes up to make the play. Mack didn't get enough for the first. Fourth and 7.
Look, fast. Let's turn it up, D. Blue down.
Even though it's 4th and long here, they're going to go for it. Floats one into the end zone. Almost picked off.
The Raiders will start the drive at the 21-yard line. First and 10.
Let's go.
The 49ers line up in a 4-3.
Bring it up. Let's go. What's the hard count?
Hand off to the tailback. White is there on the stop at the 23. Cross takes advantage of a little daylight, picks up 3 yards.
Second and 8. Ball on the 23-yard line.
Do something. Here we go.
Throws it. Picked off. The 30. There he goes. The 20. So he throws the 4th quarter interception. He just should have tucked it away and run with it. And below you can see how these two teams have done in the turnover battle. And now they're 8 yards away from finishing this drive with a touchdown.
Here we go. Careful. Hey, let's go 1 deep.
The backs are lined up in an I. Steps up into the pocket. This one falls incomplete. Good push by the defensive line, forcing the incomplete pass.
He hung in there, but he didn't really have the time that he needed to make the play. The quarterback has to know who his outlet guy is and get the ball to him when he feels that pressure coming.
Stay at home. Let's go.
The Raiders with a 4-man front. Hand off to the tailback. Andrews comes up to make the play. At the 5. Green takes advantage of a little daylight, picks up 3 yards. It's third and goal at the 5-yard line.
There we go. All right, let's go.
The Raiders come out in a nickel package. To the end zone, catches it. Touchdown, 49ers.
This is a good play by the offense in the red zone. The wide receiver is going to break away right here and come up with a catch and the touchdown.
The extra point attempt is good. The 49ers still down by a bunch. They don't have time to kick it away and go on defense, so they're going for the onside kick. Here we go. And they don't recover. The Raiders will start this drive from the 37. Ball on the 37-yard line.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Defense, get ready. Defense, slide going.
The 49ers with a 4-man front.
Get it up.
Gets the call. They're going to spot this one at the 35. So he adds another tackle and now has 6. Ball on the 35-yard line.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Turn it up now. Let's go.
Williams using split backs. With the pass, he hits his receiver. McDaniels didn't have much room to do anything with that one.
Yeah, they had the coverage, and they made the sure play instead of trying something fancy, like going for the pick.
The 27-yard line is the spot they'll have to get it to convert on this third down play. The backs are lined up in an I.
Hey, watch that screen.
Gets the pass off. And it's caught. Harris is able to come down with it. That completion will keep the chains moving.
I'll tell you, there's no substitute for picture-perfect route running.
Ball on the 19-yard line.
Ball on the 19-yard line.
Be careful.
The 49ers line up in a 4-3. Gets rid of it, and he makes the grab. Touchdown, Raiders. They put up 6 points by beating the coverage.
Well, the cover 2 works well because it eliminates options. But that time, the quarterback made a quick read, and he got it off quickly.
Number 17 comes in for the extra point. The point after is good. The Raiders have it all working now as they continue to expand their lead. Sack. Looks like he's just about ready to kick this one off. From the 1.
Kickoff return 19 yards.
Lindsey takes this one back to the 21-yard line.
They'll take over at the 21-yard line. 1st and 10.
Watch your eyes. Blue down, blue down.
The Raiders come out with one linebacker and several defensive backs. Dropping back to pass on 1st down. With the throw.
They like to throw it to the sidelines in situations like that. His throw was just a little off.
Walton was his intended target.
Second and 10. Ball on the 21-yard line.
Come on. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Adams scans the defense from the gun.
Go make a play. Go make a play. Good shoot.
Drops back. Pressure. Throwing. This pass is incomplete. That was the one they were trying to get the ball to.
The intended receiver on the play. Third and 10. Ball on the 21-yard line.
This team has to start converting on 3rd down if they're going to be successful.
Save it, save it. No, stop that motor.
Gets the pass off, and he slips out of bounds at the 26.
Look here, he does 2 things perfectly on this play. 1, he watches the ball all the way into his hands to make the catch, and 2, he shows great awareness and gets both feet down in bounds. That's a nice looking play.
They'll spot this one where it went out. Ball on their own 27.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
Let's go.
Gets the call. Dotson comes up to make the play. Cross runs it through the middle, a gain of about 6. Ball on their own 34.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
Let's go, let's go. No more, fella. Play football. Come on. Let's go. They ain't got nothing. Here we go. Do something, do something. Blue down, blue down. Watch left. We're coming to red. Here we go, baby. Rock and roll. Hey, watch that screen. Keep moving.
Two minutes left.
Ball on the 34-yard line.
Let's go now. We turning it up.
Only one man back.
Here we go. Tampa. Don't stop that motor.
Looking to run it here. Keeps his feet moving. Pico is there on the stop.
This is tough running here. Let's watch him as he gets through right here. And he breaks a tackle and he keeps moving forward. I'll tell you, this guy's hard to bring down.
Let's run, man. Hey, watch the screen. Hold the look. Let's turn it up, D. Hey. Here I come. Hey, let's go.
Hand off to the tailback. Randolph is there for the tackle at the 41. Trying to find something in the middle. Nothing open.
I'll tell you, the guys up front got outworked on that one. They got knocked off the line and they never recovered.
Second and 10.
Ball on the 41-yard line.
Here we go, baby. Here I go. Play hard, 28. Let's go. Be physical. Here we come. Back it up, baby. 3 shoot. Let's go. From the start, from the start. Watch out. Let's go. I can do it, baby. Under 10, 10. All right, here we go. We turning it up. You can't stop me.
Looking for room. Dotson is there on the stop at the 42.
Gain of
Lions
2
battles
on
his
the
way
play.
forward for what appears to be a 2-yard pickup. Ball on their own 42.
Ball on the 42-yard line.
It's all about teamwork. They ain't getting nothing. Let's go, baby. Turn over, baby. Hey, watch that screen. Turn it up now. Hey, let's go one deep. Check it. Stable. Not today. Do something.
Dead ball. Ball start on the offense. Number 87.
Mathis moved a little early there.
Yeah, the rule for the offensive line is once you put your hand down, you can't move until the ball snaps.
And they'll be looking at a 3rd and long now after the penalty backs them up.
You gotta believe it. It's RJ.
Hand it off to the fullback. Gross is there for the tackle at the 45. That 3rd down run not enough to keep the drive alive, so the punting team coming in.
There's nothing wrong with trying to grind it out in the 4th quarter when you're playing with a lead.
Sapp comes into the game for the punt. Lindsey is back to receive this kick. A lot of scoring, but a one-sided
The final
game.
score is the Raiders 48, the 49ers 14.
This game is presented by the authority of the National Football League and EA Sports. Any publication, rebroadcast, or other use of the descriptions and accounts of this game without the expressed written permission of EA Sports is prohibited. This is Al Michaels. Good night.